I'm John Walsh, and I'm here with my friend Scott Davis, and you're watching The Missing.
The Missing is brought to you in part by Quiznos of Crossville and Hughes Real Estate Services. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Missing. I'm your host Scott Davis, and I want to say thank you so much for joining us. As we do in each and every episode of The Missing, we're going to be covering the cases of missing children. In this episode, we have two missing girls that we need your help with. One is an endangered runaway, and the other is a little girl who was last seen going to a friend's birthday party. Also in this episode, I'm going to be sharing some information with you that's going to impact the next 10 and a half weeks of my program here on The Missing. So we're going to share that information with you later on in the show. As always, we really appreciate you being here with us and being part of our program to help us locate these missing children. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right in this episode of The Missing. First case in this episode of The Missing I'd like to cover with you is that of Brianna Medley. She's missing from Crossville, Tennessee. If you will, please look at her photograph. Brianna is 17 years of age. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She's approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing approximately 150 pounds. Brianna has a distinguishing tattoo on her neck and one behind her ear. She is missing from Cumberland County, Tennessee, and she was last seen on April 16th of this year. She was reported missing on April 17th, and she was wearing blue jeans and a pink t-shirt. She is still believed to be in the Cumberland County area. If you have any information on Brianna's whereabouts, please contact the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office and investigator John Haynes at 931-484-6176. As you've done in the past, please take the opportunity, review this information, and if you have any information on Brianna's whereabouts, please contact the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office. Thank you for reviewing the information on Brianna's case. Now the next case I'd like to bring to your attention is that of Kayleah Wilson. If you will, please take the opportunity and look at this photograph of Kayleah. She is 12 years old, approximately 5 feet 1 inches tall, and weighing 145 pounds. She has brown eyes and brown hair. She is missing from Greeley, Colorado. This is where she was last seen in her home in the afternoon of March 28th of this year. She was last seen wearing a white and pink t-shirt over a white tank top, blue jeans, and white and red shoes. This 12-year-old girl from Colorado simply vanished on her way to a friend's birthday party. The Greeley Police Department is working feverishly, along with the FBI, to locate Kayleah. They don't feel that she has run away, and they're looking feverishly for her because they feel that she's endangered. If you have any information on Kayleah's whereabouts, please contact nationally at 800-843-5678. Or you can contact the Greeley Police Department in Colorado at 970-350-9600. Thank you so much for taking the opportunity and listening to the information, not only in Brianna's case, but also in Kayleah's case. I know that you, our viewers, can come together, and one of you may know something on either one of these girls' cases. Now, to review their cases more in detail, you could visit our website at www.themissing.tv. As always, I really appreciate you being here on The Missing and helping us locate these missing children. As I mentioned in the introduction of this episode, there's going to be some changes going to be made over the next 10 and a half weeks. Well, if you're a regular viewer, you have noticed that we have not been broadcasting on a regular schedule as we used to do. The reason being is there's been a few things that's been taking place. One, we're trying to develop an opportunity to build our studios so we could broadcast better quality shows on a more regular basis. But something else is going to be taking place over the next 10.5 weeks, which is going to interrupt regularly scheduled programming here on The Missing. I'm going to be attending the Basic Law Enforcement Training Police Academy here in Tennessee. We've got a great set of instructors that's going to be instructing us over the next 10 weeks that's going to certify me as a police officer in the state of Tennessee. And what this is going to do for us is the opportunity for me to be certified so I could better serve the Cumberland County Sheriff's Department and their citizens in the Sex Offender Registry office that I currently uphold. Also, the certification is going to give me the opportunity to be a better host in my investigative tactics and the opportunities to discuss these cases with you here on The Missing so we can help find these missing children and bring them home safely. I'd like to say thank you to all my regular viewers and to say to our new viewers, please stick around because over the next 10.5 weeks I'm not going to be able to broadcast on a regular schedule because I'm going to be so busy with the Academy that it's going to take away from my efforts here on The Missing. But I will be updating my Facebook and I will be updating our website as accordingly. So if you will, please keep your patience. We'll be back in about 10.5 weeks and hopefully we'll be able to broadcast better quality programming on a regular basis so you, our viewers, can help us locate missing children and protect them around the world. If you're a regular viewer here on The Missing, you have noticed on past episodes that I have dedicated the program to missing children that we've represented here on the show that have passed. We had a fallen officer at my sheriff's office that I dedicated the program to. And this week, I come to you with a heavy and enlightened heart to dedicate this program to a family and to a dear friend who had just recently passed away. The Howard family, with Gary Howard, has been a big supporter of mine and a big advocate of not only what I do here on The Missing, but in my job at the Sheriff's Department. His father and pastor, Archie Howard, passed away this past weekend. And as I said, with a heavy and enlightened heart, I'd like to dedicate this program to Archie and Gary's family. Archie was the father of Gary Howard. He was married to his long-life love, Linda Davenport Howard. And he was born in 1933. He lived in Crossville, Tennessee. And he loved to tell people about Jesus Christ and the role that Jesus played in his family, in his life. I met Archie, of course, through Gary and the friendship that I have with him and his family. And he used to come to visit with us at the sheriff's office on occasion. I believe Archie was a friend of mine as well. And we're all going to miss him. I take this opportunity to dedicate this episode to the Howard family, and most importantly, their father, their husband, and their spiritual leader, Archie Howard. Well, everyone, it brings a close to another episode of The Missing. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to come to you here on the internet and broadcast these cases of these missing children and ask for your help. The Lord has given me a tremendous opportunity and a tremendous responsibility to be able to broadcast these cases to you and ask for your help. We've broadcast cases from local, in the United States, and from around the world. And we've done so because you're out there wanting to help. As I mentioned, over the next 10 weeks, we're not going to have regular scheduling programming, but the opportunity for the Facebook to be updated, as well as our website, is going to be continuous. So if you will, please visit our website at www.themissing.tv. As always, I really appreciate you supporting our program and supporting these children that we broadcast to you. As I close every episode, I'd like to say, keep your children educated, keep them protected, and continue to watch The Missing. I'm your host, Scott Davis. God bless.